It appears like it's going to end soon, you guys. Why? Reason being, the photo originated from a tweet of some kind. In my opinion, that has anything to do with the SEC. You can call forth a sinister symphony in which puppet humans, controlled by unknown forces, bleed to death in a terrifying dance for the Trent, all in the name of securing a scrap of your dominion. Someone then called upon a gloomy symphony. I'm assuming that's SEC, where they're nothing more than puppets. Am I correct? Motivated by forces beyond our control, dudes. And keep in mind that they did manage to get a hold of your empire's chromes before, didn't they? The fact that we are in possession of XRP suggests, in my opinion, that this is the new imperial decree. Am I correct? It would be considered insider trading if we knew anything or if someone told us something, sir. Thus, riddles are provided instead. Why? Because if it's not, insider trading will occur. Am I correct? Yes, exactly. From where I'm standing, it appears like the old guard is being replaced by the new guard. Depending on your calculations, this tweet might rank 13th. I agree. The capital M is the only thing that counts. Am I correct? May 24th and 31st, 1331-84444. This tweet, from the MasterCard guys, is a perfect example of how tools can collide. Holy cow. Even more so for today's guys, more and more relationships. The XRP ledger stage is where they have shares. Sure, it specifies it's for what, exactly, does the whole thing mean? It looks like there are men who are invisible. Then maybe the transparent ledger is correct. Well, here's hoping that he'll soon be holding something literal for you all. Today, folks, the XRP ledger reveals money or anything institutionally DeFi. Quotes with XRP ledger appear to be in a prime position to be the cornerstone of institutional decentralized finance, and the judiciary once more. Banks are on the verge of joining the party, and the XRP ledger appears to be prepared for their arrival. The fact that we're discussing institutional defiance means that even Vanguard and BlackRock can get in on the action. The XRP ledger is now ready for its guys, which is fascinating, because David Schwartz has already said that they will be joining us. With all this money flowing through the XRP ledger, the price of XRP will inevitably explode. Everything seems to be falling into place, and the cases are also nearing their conclusion. Isn't it strange? Well, that concludes our video. Do me a favor and subscribe to my channel. Coming up shortly, farewell. It is great to have you back here at Coin Lady channel. To all appearances, all coins are faring better than Bitcoin, or at least XRP appears to be, as of late. The current events may be laying the groundwork for a sudden and dramatic increase in price. Therefore I'm crossing my fingers that we get that next leg up soon. Here, then, let's have a look. From the very beginning. Come on, we can get started. From King Space, an intriguing stunner is on the way, and conservatives are now part of the XRP community. Today, 2 years ago, didn't Mr. Poole tweet about selling shocked faces? As if he's witnessed something absolutely bizarre, you guys. Perhaps he has a dream in which he sees something. Now, you guys should know that today is interesting, because a lot of these outside occurrences have been occurring. Now this is a major step forward, nearly a delta 2, isn't it? Mr. Poole then tweeted this from 6 to 22. The MasterCard logo is visible there, so that's good. Guys, have a look at what transpired if we descend here today. At that very moment, MasterCard introduced Crypto Credential, a feature that lets users send and receive cryptocurrency using a username rather than a wallet address. That's really crazy, you guys. It would appear that adoption is picking up steam in the US, and their logo depicts the collision of two figuratively opposing realms. I see. It seems to me that conventional banking and cryptocurrency are the root of the problem. TradFi is practically breaking into the mainstream market, as you can see from these images. I see. Holy cow, this is incredible, you guys. Holy cow. There's no way. Excuse me, Mr. Poole. I am uncertain. Could it be shock? Are you people shocked by that? At first glance, it appears to be. Right now. You all know the banks are coming, aren't they? Check out this digital assets conference, will YA. If you thought these folks weren't gonna embrace new tech and innovate, Gus, you might probably think they will. On Thursday, June 27th, 24th, Goldman Sachs will host a conference on digital assets, and we cordially encourage you to attend. You folks at Goldman Sachs in London are absolutely bonkers. Attendees of these all-day, in-person events will hear from prominent figures in the field about tokenization, crypto markets, investors, investor viewpoints, and more. Plus, many prominent CEOs and founders of many industries will be in attendance, you guys. Banks are starting to flood in. Nothing you read here is fiction. Am I correct? We aren't yet market leaders, and this is the only way to tell. Reason being, all this money is still invisible to us, isn't it? Straight from the top brass. Indeed, everyone. With that much capital, Bitcoin will skyrocket, and Ethereum will reach levels never imagined. And XRP is undeniably valuable to us. Guys, the dream will become a reality. Am I correct? Check this out. This is the end of the period of experimentation, they said. Am I correct? We are no longer in an experimental period. This signifies that we will be going live here shortly. Am I correct? Money is in the banks. Why aren't you doing the same if they are? Is that so? Starting with David Joel's cash shorts, we can move on. It's been about 35 years since my last visit. My hope is that he fulfills my expectations. Okay, folks, this is the Waterburger for you. The subject matter is intriguing. Allow us to elaborate. The wait of 35 years is now ended. I see. I know that feeling. Being a part of the XRP community, particularly now that XRP is completely stagnant. To the letter. So what is it up to? Nobody I know walks like a turtle. Excuse me. Am I correct? Yes, that's correct. Perfect, though. The question of why they would know they would be short after the test needs to be asked. Remember, guys. He's the one and only, very much so. He was an early contributor to the XRP ledger. Never forget that he's placing this online, but for what reason? As with the number 23, W. On June 23rd, there will be a summer solstice. Hold on a second. What? Being God's recent creation, that's an incredible bond. Since what goes around comes around, it stands to reason that if the ripple effect of loss began on the darkest day of the year, it should conclude on the lightest day of the year, as God has decreed. Guys, I'm not sure about fixtures. Could we be on the verge of transitioning from darkness to light, as Victor has been posting about the case's conclusion, and all sorts of other things? Hey everyone, just a reminder that XRP was deemed not a security somewhere around the middle of July, exactly about the time that the sun came up. Maybe it's intriguing that there's a black cloud above Ripple right now, and that light will disperse it so that it fades away. But hold on a second, because what goes up must come down. In 2020, there will be a leap year that ends on March 24th.